Hello everyone, I'm Veterans, and this is Breachway stream after a year. Well, a year ago it wasn't a stream, it was just a video, but yeah, now it's a stream. And just today I think, or yesterday, not sure, there was a new patch that added new cards and fixed a lot of the most important bugs that I have found. And yeah, first things, let's see the patch notes. I have a setup here. Okay. I also got the music. No, I cannot get the music. Okay. So these patch notes. Patch 27. Missile bug fix, yeah, equipment subtype, which is new thing. And new cards. Yeah. Persistent cards getting stuck. Like missiles. Missiles are persistent. I never thought about it that way. And memory leak. Yeah, memory leak was kinda crazy. It was slowing the game down, and etc. etc. Alright. Persistent card issue has been solved, yes. I tested that, should be fine. But also there is a secondary issues. I haven't seen any of that, I guess. Expect those to have addressed in follow-up patch by the end of the year. Nice. By the end of the year. Cool. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the main new feature introduced: equipment subtype. Subtypes are more focused versions or existing equipment. Each subtype has a smaller drafting pool and is built around a clear core theme. This is what I like. This is the good stuff. Before you would have like what? You would have the card pool of 6, 8, and even 12 cards, and that was pretty hard to draft. Even though you could save and exit, run to reset RNG, but yeah, if you don't want to abuse that, then yeah, it's gonna be more easier to see to make a team, a build kind of idea. And the first example they implemented was for Beam Laser. Beam Laser lacked strong identity. It had a lot of stuff. Some cards applied shred, some hit, some just dealt damage without anything else. And it was difficult with a large drafting pool to lean into any of those directions, yeah. You would have to find Beam Laser very early on, and then throughout the whole 3 sectors, you would have to only just pick the card you want to draft. If you found Beam Laser like at 2nd sector or 3rd sector, then there was a very low chance you would be completing the whole card pool. Alright. Next. Also seeing synergistic cards were relatively low. Yeah. That was the thing. To address this, we split Beam Laser into 3 distinct subtypes. It is Industrial Laser, Thermal Lens, and Beam Laser. These changes aim to do a few things: give players more confidence, they'll see cards that support a specific playstyle, yes. Shift more specific weight toward which equipment you install, rather than relying solely on draft luck. Right, because what you install is what you draft. Yeah. Like every card should do one kind of thing. So relying on RNG, you don't need to rely on RNG. You just need to find the equipment you like. That should be easy, right? Allow us to give each piece equipment clear identity, making it easier to design cards that reinforce the team. Yes. Alright, this is the muzzle of potential. Before committing to it more broadly, we want to test it with your help and gather feedback. Alright. Also, they added new features, like a new shield mode. Focused and diffuse shielding, which reduce incoming damage from precision and area attacks, respectively. I guess precision and area is like physical, I guess. I don't know, I never seen area attack in this game, which is weird. I guess it's just physical, right? As well as new armor types, like Engult and Ablative armor. Man, I wish the S was there. Just add an S there. Why is it Ablative? What does it mean? Okay. Ablative armor, which mitigates specific damage, yeah, such as kinetic and laser. There's one for shielding, for shields, and then there's one just in general. Reduce damage, okay. You can read more about these in changes below, yeah. These changes. Potential fix that caused the missiles to be stuck, yeah. Going to run after finishing tutorial would hide the ship status. Yeah, I think that happened to me. Fix issue that would display first 2 escalation systems is unlocked after unlocking just the first one, yeah. When I unlocked just the first one, I seen 2 of them. I could pick to the second escalation, but it didn't do anything. I was actually playing on escalation 1. I wonder if it's happening right now as well. Let's see. Escalation. Nah, it's not fixed. Okay. It's fine. At least I hope I can progress to escalation, right? When I beat the boss. Every time you beat the boss of escalation, you unlock new escalation. Yeah, enemies give less credits when defeated, yeah. Right. Back to patch notes. Yes, fixed bug with Triangulator that made it boost all attack damage instead of missile damage. Right, Triangulator. Triangulator is when you fire 3 missiles in a single turn, you boost damage for the rest of combat. Permalance, that's the subtype. And it has cards, Singe, Heat Ray, Torch Beam, Lacerate, Preheater, Meltdown. Mark 2 only. Meltdown is the upgrade, right? When enemies overheated, all your physical is 20% increased. Okay. Industrial Laser. Beam Laser subtype. Again, it's all about beam lasers. Cards, Drill Beam, Cutting Beam, Welding Beam, Scour, and Shear. Scour and Shear, interesting. Those are new ones. Drill Beam. Oh yeah, Drill Beam is the one that scales, right? Yeah, that's the cool one. That's a nice one. Drill Beam scales other drill beams. That is nice. Modified Beam Laser. It now has smaller drafting library built around the versatility and utility. So the base beam laser has this now. Right, slice, slit, scrape, beam sweep, cross cut, and focused beam mark 2 only. Focused beam, I don't think I ever seen focused beam. Kinda crazy, I'd like to see it. But yeah, we can check right now, I think, because those ones are what you can pick from. from Arbalest. Beam laser, yeah, that's the base one here. Drafting library, slice, slit, beam sweep, scrape, crosscut. Yeah. So you can start with that if you want. But I'm probably gonna start with different ship because I just want a different starting perk than this. For sure. Right, back to patch notes. Alright. Yeah. So new card Scour. Industrial laser. Card that deals 4 damage. Has shred value of 2. And that's it. This basic card is meant to reinforce identity of industrial laser to add and utilize shred for various effects. Right. It is a basic card, it is fine. It costs probably like what, 2 ordnance. I wonder if there's a 1 cost attack in the game, but not like created, right? There is a blink and stuff which cost 1. I would like to see a little 1 cost draftable card, that would be interesting. Very cheap. Yeah, so that's Scour, just base card. Shear. Again, industrial laser. Deals 4 damage, and on dealing hull damage adds 1 shred to enemy anytime they receive hull damage for that turn. It's like a debuff, I guess, right? Debuff or your buff. Yeah. Anytime they receive hull damage for that turn, adds 1 shred. The effect multiple shear can stack. Yeah, cool. So you can make a non-shredding weapon add some shred at least. Like precision. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of the precision attacks add shred. So that would be interesting. Stacking Shear, and then it's a combo card. It's pretty much a combo card. And then just attack, deal hull damage multiple times. Some cards do attack twice or deal damage twice or so. So that would be interesting. I wonder how infrared laser works with that. Infrared laser is here, I think. Yes, infrared pulse, okay. If enemy overheated, deal plus 3 damage. So is it like another instance of damage or no? Probably not, right? And when it's upgraded, it's just double damage. But yeah, paired pulse would work. Paired pulse would inflict 2 shred. That is very interesting. Very cool. Back to patch notes. Let's share. Singe. Thermal lance that deals 4 damage and ignite value of 2. Alright, similar thing as Scour. This card is meant to reinforce identity of thermal lance. Adhered, yes. So the crosscut is her beam laser. Deals 4 damage. Repeats the attack if you added any shred on the enemy that turn. Repeats attack. Repeats attack means it hits 1 more time if you added shred. So the combo I immediately think of is Shear. Play Shear. Play whatever else to add the shred. And then third attack, play crosscut. So it repeats the attack and you add the 2 more shred effectively. That would be interesting. What's the equipment though? It's beam laser and industrial laser. Okay, I need to find beam laser and industrial laser. That's gonna be interesting. Next, beam sweep. Now deal base damage of 3. Beam sweep, I remember, had a lot of extra physical damage. It was very good card. Now it has base damage of 3, ignite of 2. It gains extra damage for every active energy production. Oh, okay. So that's how they kind of nerfed it, I guess. but that's cool. It was pretty OP for sure. It had like 8 base damage. I think 8 base and 2 ignite. And when it is upgraded, it has ignite increased by 1 for every active energy. Ah, so it's like, yeah. Okay. So upgrade is pretty cool. Damage 3, ignite of 2. So the difference is always gonna be 1 when it's upgraded. But yeah, it is interesting. For each energy production, you would actually want to use that much energy for the build. That much energy you can use for like hacking, shielding and stuff, yeah. Should be simple. Okay, that's cool. It's technically even better, no? It's not just nerfed, it can be even better on the condition of having more energy production. Yeah, that is very cool. That is nice. Alright. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so continue. It was BMC Preheater. Preheater, effect that doubles the ignite of next attack, is now on hull damage. Right, because double ignite of next attack, and next attack you would want to play non-heat, non-ignite attack for some reason, for some combo, and it would do nothing. Double ignite would be consumed. I mean, it's still on hull damage. So like when enemy has shield, right, yeah. If enemy has shield, you're gonna play different attack to get rid of the shield. And then whenever you would deal hull damage is when you would want to play the ignite, because you only ignite as much as you deal hull damage. So this makes sense. This is nice, this is amazing. Very cool change. Replaced diffraction field subsystem with focused shielding. Reduce precision damage by 25 and shielded. Oh. Can this stack? What if I have 4 focused shielding? Oh, it's probably... Wait. Is it the... 20... If it is reduced by 100%, would it be 0 damage or would it be half the damage? That's the question. That's the main question. Repulse of field with diffuse shielding, reduce non-precision, right. Okay. And then Aeotic armor is now called Ablative. Reduce laser damage and ignite by 1 for every 15. More durability, more effective armor is. But it can be stripped away and weakened by receiving hull. Right, so you want to still have some shield or something. You could easily stack ablative armor and focus shielding. That'd be kind of crazy, no? Very cool. Maybe too much actually. I wonder if it is like too much of shielding. I guess you don't need to spend a lot of resources on shielding if you get these subsystems. You could play just one shield card. It doesn't even have to be a great shield card, but that one card would be enough. That's the idea, I guess. Alright. That is cool. That is interesting. Yeah. And the next, Whipple plating is now angled. It is flag damage and shred. Yeah. Same thing but for shred. May the quadfire be able to be triggered by point defense attacks. Point defense is a PCD, right? I think that's a PCD. It is tactical card, but it can deal damage. Quadfire is whenever you play attacks. Even though it's technically not an attack type card, it still does damage. So that makes sense for Quadfire. And now the last changes. Balance fuel price now increases by 10 credits each sector, but no longer by 5 credits after first level of escalation. Which was left over unintentionally from previous design. I don't understand this one. By 10 credits each sector. Like they flat get 10 more cost, I guess. No longer increases by 5. Yeah, because I noticed every time I buy fuel, it increases by 5 cost, and it was kind of crazy. In the end, I would end up with 200 cost fuel. That was not real. It was unreal. Balance appropriate sector enemies now start one node earlier. Sector 2 and 3. I guess they didn't. They started late. Okay. As well, thank you for taking the time to play, report bugs, and share your feedback. Alright, cool. Solid patch. I think it's also for what normal players. It's for the main branch as well. So yeah, that is very cool. That is nice. But again, I'm playing the playtest branch, and there still could be some bugs. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works. Alright. Alright, so back to the game. Alright. Music going, nice. So, my idea is to play with Marauder because it has 3 weapons. The fact that it loses 1 resource slot is fine because instead of the 3rd slot being shield, I use it as a 3rd weapon, and the 3rd weapon could be ion, right? Ion and shield is kind of the same thing. Or hacking, right? I just want this perk. Every 6th attack returns the attack from cooldown to your hand, which seems just amazing, absolutely good. Because most of the time when I'm pivoting builds, then I have a really low amount of cards of attacks. So at that point I just use cards, enemy is still not dead, and I am just waiting like 4 or 5 turns to get the card back. And that is not okay. So yeah, having Relentless is just really helpful. And also you don't need to have 6 or 8 cards really. You could easily have just 4 cards. And with that you have space for 3 subsystems. Based on the tier. The tier 3, max tier is 6. And when you upgrade subsystem or +2 card slots, it is 1 tier up. When you upgrade the drafting library, it is tier 2. So what I could do with this, for example, I can increase library, it will be tier 5. And then I can increase either a slot or 1 subsystem. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Marauder, but what weapon? I wonder which weapon. What the fuck? Mostly just shreds a lot, right? Yeah, increase shred. Increase shred. What I want to find is the laser weapons, right? Let me check where they are. What I want to find is Shear. Right, Shear is industrial laser. Yeah. Wait, is it? Hold on, let me check. Industrial laser. Right. And it has shred, okay. Right, the thing is that crosscut, right? Crosscut doesn't have... Yeah, I want as well crosscut, so I need industrial laser and beam laser. Industrial and beam laser. Okay. Seems fine. And industrial laser, I'd probably just get the shear. Yeah, shear for... Yeah, just have 6 or whatever amount of shears. And maybe drill beam, maybe drill beam, but drill beam is pretty high in cost. Okay. I guess I would like the shredder instead. Just so I could get a heavy barrage. Make this weapon work, which I would later sell probably. And would be just fine. I guess, yeah. Alright. That should be it now. But Quadaflag could already work with lock and load. Lock and load gives me 3 attacks. So this with shear, yeah, lock and load with shear will be amazing, as well as twin barrel. Not much probing shot, no. Because I'm gonna play attacks that don't have shred initially. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna try Quadaflake actually. Just twin barrel. So I deal damage multiple times, so I could shear later with it. Seems fine. And light barrage kinetic primer is just for a combo. Alright, sure. Could there be something better? Not really. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna go for quad flak actually. Bull shield I like, it's very cool. Mainly palisade, because palisade gives you 2 shield in hand straight away when you need it. When enemy deals 8 damage, you can easily use palisade, get 4 shield, twice easy. Recursive pulls adds shield to draw pile, which is kind of meh. I'd rather have shield right now in my hand. And it also has a high cost. It has a high cost because it is creating a card in draw pile. I guess, yeah. Palisade, I much prefer Palisade. Now, which resource would I use? Weapon Bay has target lock, right. Target lock for precise damage, but I'm doing kinetic, which doesn't make sense, but that's fine. Yeah, that's a little bit funny, I guess. Alright. Would I pick this? Weapon Bay? Or resource? I don't really like a resource though. But it has conservation, equivalence, optimization. I do like these cards a lot. Tier 2. I really do like these cards. I wonder how they look upgraded. Probably just cooldown decrease, I guess. Okay. Yeah. I really like these. Will I be missing resources at all? Well, kinda, yeah. I wouldn't need resources. So do I scale my damage? But I don't know which damage I want to scale yet. That's the problem. I know there's more cards in draft that I could get. I can upgrade drafting twice. I can get upgraded damage card. And have 4 of those, which would be nice. Or just have a resource. I think eventually resource is gonna be okay. Not an issue. For sure, right? I don't even know what I'm gonna be spending mostly. I'm mostly gonna be spending ordnance. It's gonna give me energy for what? For shield? Sure. I guess I'd rather have resources for early game. I can draft into it. And later I will try to find upgraded great weapon bay, yeah. Alright, because early on resources are very much needed. Now perks. I unlocked almost all of them, just not the mass production capacity. And bear in mind, it is just capacity. It is not the production. I was fooled by it once, and I won't be twice. I like to go with overstock. One more subsystem to pick. More options, more chance I get to see what I want and buy it. Then I just go with lock and load. Receive compatible subsystem as a combat reward after defeating third enemy. So something synergistic, which should be nice. It is free as well. Alright. So this is it. I can draw a card, I can reduce attack cost, and I can deal more damage with flak and railgun. Alright, that's it, let's go. Attack cost. What? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Alright. I don't read. Okay, I don't read most of the dialogue. It's just too much, I know. It is way too much dialogue to read all that. At least I skimmed through it in my head and read the final message, of course. So this was revealed. Okay. So now I would just need to plan out my path. I would love to go for reactor upgrade, this peak, best thing ever. That consumes 3 fuel. Then I have to go here. I could use the rest of the fuel to go here, get 3 fuel, go back with 2, and use 1. Then I need 2 more to go to this station. Man, okay. Could I ever reach this station? Guess I could go here, be left with 1 fuel. By 3, then I have 4. I swap lanes. I'm left with 3, 1, 2, and I go to this. Okay. So how much in total do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I need 2 more. At least 2 more I need to buy from this station. Makes sense. Alright. So let's go straight to the left of reactor upgrade. But first I need to go through sector gateway. Here I'm gonna get a contract. 2 elite ships. Now that's gonna be harder. I need to fight 2 elite ships exactly. It's also nice that it shows me in the bottom right corner. And it also gives me option. And the cool thing is you can press tab and view what it actually is. What's the drafting of the equipment, what the cards are, and so on. Very cool. Another quad flag, okay. Light barrage with fin barrel. Interesting. Just go. I'm gonna have Octa flag, okay. Or just Ion Canyon. Ion Canyon has upgraded once. I would love that. It makes me have survivability. And I could not use shield at all. And if I don't need shield, I can replace the equipment with something else faster. So do I do that or just go flag? Not sure. I'll say that's just flag barrage. What I have equipped, 1 card is what? Plus 3 damage when I brittle? Right, kinetic primer. That's what I have. I don't really want kinetic primer. Sure, it's great eventually, but I'd rather have ion. I just love ion. Ions are great. And that's what I intend to use anyway. This ion could literally be what I use in the final build. Just get upgraded. Ion whip, sling. These are just great. I love this. So yeah, let's go ion. And also use 1 reactor power, which I got. Where though? I'm also gonna need energy. Not too much, but for shielding I will, okay. And mass, I don't need too much mass. Only occasionally. I need more ordnance for sure. Alright, so go here. Reactor, station, swap lanes, elite. That's 1 elite, okay. I would need to find 1 more elite, which would be interesting. Wherever I could find it. Prepare for combat. Alright. I guess Ordnance Surge is good for me as well. Beamley is right. Also music, hold on. Music. Music like everything. Oh, it's this music, right? Alright, increase that, sure. Music is nice. When applying brittle, I cannot do it. I rather just use it right now. And use sling as well. He didn't get rid of this, so now I need to shield. And now I can have ordnance and use a twin barrel kinetic. Next I get is this. I get shield pulse against laser beam. Alright, cool. Okay. Next flak attack played. This turn? Wait, can I just stack this? No way I can just stack this across turns, right? That seems amazing though, hold on. That seems actually amazing. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that seems insanely cool. Huh, okay. Now I can shield.
Shields up, Captain.
I don't need too much energy, do I? Well, for whipping I do, okay. Now they get a shield, and I can break it next turn. That is cool. They keep laser beaming. That is kinda crazy, yeah. Okay, music, how's music? It ramped up, the music has ramped up. Crazy. Okay. And now I can sling.
Enemy shields down.
Kinetic is gonna apply brittle. And then I can kill with light breach. If I had the resource for it, yeah, of course. But that's fine, I can do it next. Yeah, this buff is kept, that is very cool. 7 damage twice, let's go. Very nice. Another twin barrel. Equivalent. Mass for every energy. It is nice. But would I like those or in rather Surge? Surge depletes, Equivalence doesn't, yeah. But what kind of equivalence do I want? I am gonna use energy mostly, yes. I guess I would like that. But I'm not gonna use that much energy, right? I should use this for whatever resource I use the most. I'm mostly gonna use mass and ordnance. And ordnance gives me energy, right? So I'm not gonna take this yet. Alright. Take twin barrel, I guess. Should be fine, no? Yeah. Twin barrel is just great. There's nothing better to be god on, right? Well, there's the triple flak shell I could get. That one is interesting. But twin barrel is twin barrel, right? I think I can afford to skip, no? Yeah. I very much rather see the other card than this. Okay. Skipping. Let me just check to be sure. Yeah, lock and load. Lock and load is what I want. It is very cool. And then maybe probing? Not really. Spread shot could be very good defense. I could keep it forever until enemy fires a missile here. If I'm not gonna use shield, then I could just spread shot. It is nice, it is cool. Yeah, but I mostly just want lock and load and nothing else, really. Yeah. Maybe probing, but just lock and load is fine. Alright, next. Opening shot. Kinetic. Could I keep kinetic maybe? I can apply 2 shred, then 2 shred twice, that's 4 and 2 is 6. This will be 9, so I'm still not brittling again, okay. I can iron whip opening shot. Sure. I'm gonna keep sling and just use primer. Ordnance surge I don't need, do I? Yeah, not really. I'm gonna get light barrage, use twin barrel. Okay. Next. Yeah. Very cool. And here I can only do recursive pulls.
Shields up, Captain.
Okay, and I would like to stack mass a lot right now. Less energy, more mass. Now they do flak barrage soon enough. I need 2 shields for that, okay. They are never gonna shield at all, so I should use a sling as much as possible. Yeah. Now more ordnance. Well, not really. Yeah, not really. I'm gonna get these. I don't want to. Won't they just kill enemy? I'm gonna brittle next gun's kill. Okay. So what I need is nothing really. Just continue. Also, I'm gonna return the card. Oh yeah, plus 3 damage as well I can do.
Shredded enemy hull.
Very easy. Nice. Ion Whip plus, so let's go. Okay, but optimization, I'm not using mass too much. Yeah. Ion Whip plus is lit. But why? Why is it good though? That's the real question. If enemy has shield, I at least deal 8 damage. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So when enemy has too much shield, I'm gonna use Iron Whip and then Sling last. That's the combo, alright. Cool. Next. I could get the reactor power, but I don't need to right now. I'm just gonna go to reactor upgrade easily. Inspect the wreckage. 40 chance of success, 10 chance, take 6 damage. Okay, I didn't take any. Refiner 2. 1 mass for every 3 energy. Sustain heat. Mass for each support. Okay. Would I use it? It has more cards than this, so yeah. But they are different. This is a converter, this is a refiner. Would I ever get this? I would love to just convert optimization, no, conservation. When I spend a lot of ordnance, I want to gain energy, so I can use the energy for maybe some attacks, but mostly ion and shield. So at that point I don't need any energy production, I just need mass production, I guess. That would be the dream. Right. And not this, not really. Support cards, I don't have many. Yeah. So I'm gonna swap. Or no? No, I'm not gonna. Wait. I could gain ordnance, but this depletes. That's the problem, it depletes. Yeah, I'd rather just have converter. Increase that. I would rather upgrade it first and then add cards, but it's okay. I need resources soon. This is gonna be temporary equipment, which I'm gonna invest into. Alright. Next combat zone. Then I get reactor power. Should be nice. Should be very cool. Shred to next flak. It's gonna keep the buff, right? I hope. They get shield pulls, so I can sling it later. That's nice. That is very cool. But I'm gonna keep these as shields or no? That's a good question. I need to keep them because laser beam does a lot of damage. Yeah. So now I do sling, removed shield pip, and I can whip again. Whip everything. And I'm gonna play Ordnance Surge just so it depletes and it's not in the deck. Right. And go next. Okay. Twin barrel kinetic. And I'm gonna return a card. Okay. Twin barrel, cool. Now I want more ordnance than energy. Light bridge. This kills, right? Yeah. Very cool. +1 shred on attacks from this weapon. Okay, that is nice, but I might not even use a flak in the end. It helps me now. It helps me now, which is what it should do. Yeah, that's fine. That is what I intend it to do anyway. All right. Not upgraded sling. I think I can get upgraded sling, which is what, 8 damage? I think. Spread shot. I'm gonna skip. So far I'm doing fine and I have a lot of shields. Everything should be fine. Yeah, now shredding is gonna be very good. Now reactor upgrade, give me that. Yes, thank you, nice. So I put it for what? It's a good question, where do I put it? I do need 2 energy. As I need 1 a turn, yeah. Then I get Palisade and everything else. But But I have Ordnance Surge. Right, so let's get more mass, and when I need to, I can Ordnance Surge. Okay. Where next? Merchant ship. It's gonna offer me equipment, which could be good actually, yeah. So what I could do is go straight to merchant ship. But here's a little trick I like to do. I would like to return to blue path, which doesn't cost fuel. I continue forward to combat. I get more credits and whatnot from it. Then I move to merchant ship by using fuel. Instead of using fuel straight up, I can for free go for combat and then go to merchant ship. That's what I like to do. I love doing that. That's the trick I like to use. Alright. Okay, a lot of attacks. I'm gonna use all of my shield for sure, I guess. Okay, sling. I would love to keep sling. But sling has 3 turn cooldown. I'd rather just use it right now, no?
Enemies ionized.
Yeah, I would like to use it right now. Pin barrel, would I keep it for something? I could only keep it for like shred, which is very good. But if I play it now, then I can get these cards in the same turn. Yeah, so after 4 turns, it's gonna be a really good turn. Yeah, okay. Ordnance, just to deplete it. And I think I can go into Ordnance now from mass. Right, okay. And I'm not using command points at all. I should focus on that more. Alright. Kinetic. I can do light and then kinetic. Yeah. That seems very good.
Shredded enemy hull.
And I keep this buff. Cool. But now I cannot Ion Whip, so I have to use Recursive Pulse. But that's fine. And I keep Palisade still. Alright. Primer is still here. Primer, yeah, oh, it's nice. I like this. I actually like this. It's nice. It's been a long time since I played any flak attacks. Okay, so yeah, next turn I'm getting Sling for the charge barrier. Amazing. Very cool stuff. Spread shot could be easily destroyed. So what I rather do is tank the damage and whip the other light wedge. Yeah. So next turn I'm not getting attacked at all. That's the point. Next turn I'm not gonna be attacked at all. But I returned Kinetic Primer. Will I use it now or later? Just use it now, it's a lot of damage. Why not? And they're not gonna get shield at all now. That's fine. Okay. But I can still ionize. Yeah. And now this should be it. +1 shred, it doesn't matter, they are dead. Shredder. Okay. I might use it, it's a third weapon. Ion Javelin. Double damage if you are unshielded. It is cool, it can remove 2 pips. It has fine cost, but I have to not be shielded. And in the end, I think I am not gonna be shielded, right? I could easily survive with just drawing ions. But I really rather have just Iron Whip. Even though it's less damage, I can take down a lot of shield with Javelin. But I want to have Whip, because Whip works really good when enemy is not shielded. Instead of dealing damage, instead of doing Ion on enemy and randomly removing a pip, you can target specific equipment, which is very good. Ion Whip is the best. I rather deal less shield damage for a targeted equipment reduction of pip, instead of dealing a random lot of ion damage. Yes. Phew, that was a mouthful. Now, probing shot. I don't want it. I don't need it. Skip. I just got a second weapon, so I'm gonna use that. Yeah. Should be nice. And now I go to merchant. Yes. Then to station. And I need to buy 2 fuel. Yes, okay, 2 fuel and that's it. Alright, merchant, show me what you have. Goes unanswered. Immediately after ignoring your call, merchant picks up speed. Their weapons lock onto us. Okay. Trust your pilot to chase them down. Burn 1 fuel. It is more equipment I'm gonna see, and it could have the lasers that I want. But I'm not willing to spend the fuel for that. Let's have 80% chance. Okay. Got it. I'm sending you Shredder Mark 1 if you are willing to spare us. The ammo you'd lose on taking us down is of greater value than anything else you could salvage from our ship. Oh, that's an interesting take. Firing at their ship is gonna cost us more than what they have of value. Oh, bro is using. Oh, what is this tactic? Bro is using min-maxing and OCD against us. Okay. Alright. So I don't really have an option, do I? Oh, this one is a combat, right, okay. Well, this Shredder, tier 4 Shredder, is pretty worth, at least 100 credits. Going into attack could just give me a card if it is good, if I pick it. Or I could skip. I'd rather take the Shredder. It just is a simple value. Yeah. And I could also use it. Yeah. Cool. And now I go to station with 268 credits. Okay, so I need to buy 2 fuel, don't forget that, 2 fuel, right now. Look. Okay, this one. This event made me mad so many times. because my intention was to take the combat, get credits, because this is a patrol ship, right? This patrol ship as a station security. So if I take down the patrol ship, I should be able to go into the station for free, no? There's nothing to patrol, there's nothing to stop me from entering the station. It's entrance, right? But no, I done this event twice and I never got into the station when I took the combat, so I have to avoid combat. And I hope that is gonna give me option to go to station. Please. No. I need one fuel, everything is screwed, I'm gone. No, again, I hate when this happens, god damn it. Why you gotta be like this? Ah, now what? I'm gonna go forward, go to elite, and hope this is gonna give me fuel or something, I don't know. I'm going crazy, I don't know. I hate when this happens. Can't do anything about it. Alright. Well, since I have more attacks, Hound Shot has pretty high cost. I should start upgrading reactor power. But this node could be a station, right? It could be a station as well. Okay. Yeah. When I click the combat, the node is gonna show for a second and then the dialogue is gonna pop up covering everything. So I need to notice what node this is. It's a combat, okay. Alright. I might just straight up go to the final station if I'm not gonna get fuel. Minus dead weight. Sure, I would like that. Doing increasing correlation at start seems good. Very good. Alright. So I have a whip. And in 2 turns I can sling. And I'm gonna get... Yeah, on the first turn I'm gonna get the card slot back. That is fine. So now just a home shot. Less mass, more ordnance, let's go. I also should use my flipping command points. High on the whip, okay. Kinetic primer. Go next. This arm is not gonna apply brittle, but that's fine. Now I can sling.
Enemy shields down.
Now twin barrel. And I can ion whip. I'm never gonna use these shields ever. Crazy. Light barrage. I can get 7. I could do this actually. Play Hound Shot, Light barrage, disarm. But can't I just kill them easily? I might as well use cheap shot. Hound Shot, Light barrage, disarm. Alright. Chain shot. Next flak turn cost 0. I don't like it really. It would be only good if you could scale it up to have 10 damage and 10 shred. That would be the best thing ever. Chain like that. One more shred to next attack again. Nah, it's too bad. Barrier costs too much. And yeah, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip all the way. Yeah. Would I rather have breach round for Shredder? So I can have disarm easier. But it being on twin barrel is much better. Yeah, it is just much better, I think. I'm actually not gonna complete elite fight, am I? Okay. So let's go to elite. Toward elite. Before elite, I would upgrade my reactor for sure. 2 damage blink. This is gonna happen every turn. I hate that, but it's okay. Iron whip, repulsive. Home shot, kinetic. Home shot costs a lot, like damn. It has crazy cost. I would like to keep kinetic primer or something else. Oh, I would love to disarm instead. Disarm would be amazing. 7, disarm is 2. Ah, okay. I need to add more shred. I need to add 5. That's gonna be pretty hard. I can do 4 and then I need to add just 2. Can I add just 2? No. Okay. I can add a 4, which is 7. I can never disarm, huh? Only light barrage could help. It's gonna be 6. Disarm becomes 3. No. Why is this not working? This is crazy. I can never disarm, huh? That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. Sure. That is insane. Shield pulls, I would like. Sling, yes. Very nice.
Enemy shields down.
It reduced blinding pulls. Now I shield from blink, yes. And now just twin barrel. Home shot has less cost, very good. Go next. I for sure would like to disarm. But I do it. I can get surge. His home shot.
Enemy shields down.
Okay. I mean, I can just kill them, right? This will be 3, that's 7, and this will be 3 as well. Okay, yeah, this is it. And here I would disarm, but I'm also killing them. Nice disarm. Light laser, okay, not this kind of laser that I wanted. Heavy barrage, now that's a question. Am I gonna use a heavy barrage? I am not trying to go shred, but everything is telling me to go shred. I'm not trying to go shred, I want laser. Heavy barrage. It would help me, no? Yeah, and I'm going against Elite. Against Elite, I surely need at least one heavy barrage. No questions asked. Alright. It's pretty cheap. Upgraded heavy barrage has more cost, which is sometimes bad. But yeah, now more actor power, more ordnance. And let's go. Provide requested data. Identification number. A hull identification number. Huh, interesting. Hull. Hull is the ship? Really? That's the name? I just increased free roamer, no? Why would I decrease it right now? Okay, so I given them data. They identified me. So I just go to combat anyway, but they don't decrease. Okay. That's good. Elite still has only 3 equipments, not bad. But they iron first and then laser beam, which is crazy combo. You try to shield, but they're gonna take it down and then deal damage. Absolute insanity. I can save Sling for flare. I can iron whip amplifier, it would be nice, no? Yeah. Light barrage for a twin barrel. Seems amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be 9 shredder. Good.
Mass production down.
Whole of mass reduced, yeah, crazy. And now I'm blind. Blind from flare, yeah. Now I sling. Oh, it was. Oh! It was not enough. Damn, okay. That's crazy. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Let's play double horn shot. Got twin barrel back. Just recursive so I don't get ionized again. But I need shield for laser beam. Damn. I might need more, so I need to increase production.
Energy production down.
Okay. Alright. Blind again. They have laser beam, but I have shield. Okay. But I have also iron whip. I could just twin barrel. Then iron whip. Yeah. Twin barrel.
Enemy shields down.
Iron whip. And I can save shield for next. And keep disarm, I guess. Keeping disarm. Now it's heavy barrage. Okay, I would love to do it. I could heavy barrage and then disarm. Wouldn't I rather have shred? But they might just be dead as well. I rather disarm. Disarm is amazing. So yeah, kinetic disarm. Great. And instead of recursive pulls, which cost 2 energy, all of my energy, I can rather use Palisade to get 2 shield pulls and shield for everything. That's the difference. That's why I hate recursive pulls. It costs too much. Oof. Okay. Alright, let's go next. Can I deal 12? Surely, right? Yeah. Wait, no. Well, next turn for sure I could do. Alright. Just heavy barrage. So this was elite, huh? Increase ignite by 1 for laser. Okay. That is interesting. I rather have on hull damage add heat, right? That'll be better because I want to use lasers that don't have ignite. But now I have double options. Conservation would be big. Yeah, just conservation is simple. And now I just go forward to space station. Damn, okay. This, I mean, I guess Blink has Ignite 0. Where is it? Blink. Does it show me Blink? Yes, here. 2 damage, Ignite 0, yeah. So I could just have a 1 Blink for that. I like shredding. Shredding is nice. I wouldn't do anything else. Yeah. Let's just continue. Draw attention of attacking ship. The Roamer is attacked by Starkin. Yeah, we don't like each other very much. So let's increase Free Roamer. In the end, I'm gonna be more likely with Free Roamers than my own deadweights. That'll be funny, right? That'll be extremely funny. That'll be actually funny. Okay. I can conservation this. Seems good. They have infrared pulse, yeah. But they have base ignite 1. Does it have base? Oh right, I think it does. Infrared. I think infrared has ignite 1 for sure. Yeah. So just disable that. Conservation, twin barrel, ion whip. Easy. Great energy. Now they fire twice. Could I disarm? I need 4 shred. Or light barrage, yeah. Oh yeah. Light barrage. But I need to get through this shield point. I can sling. Yes, amazing. Amazing, I can do everything. I can do everything I want. Let's go. Light barrage. Oh, but this arm has to hit infrared. It might not even do that, right? Oh, it did! Let's go! Let's go! Haha, nice. Oh, let's go! That is sick, let's go. Okay. Do I still need so much energy? Not really. I have conservation, it is good. I'd rather have more mass. Increase the palisade, recursive. Heavy barrage, right. Nah, it's fine, everything's fine. Let's go next. And they have the charged infrared as well, yeah. It was really good disarm. Lovely disarm. Okay. But now I have to shield. Or I could destroy this. I can just home shot here. Easy, simple.
Enemy shields down.
Oh, and Iron with Plus has a lower cooldown, so I should be using that. Alright, interesting. Home shot. And go next. Next I'm getting Heavy Badge Kinetic. Yeah, easy. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna kill them, right? Easy. Nice. Still haven't taken a single damage. Pretty cool. Another disarm. Could be interesting. Ordnance for every 2 mass. I rather just conservation, okay? Conservation is the thing. Conservation is all I care about. Yeah. But to get ordnance I could have optimization. Nah. But since I'm going to the station soon, I might not use this build in particular. So I'm gonna be skipping everything now. Which is fine, I think, yeah. I'm not gonna invest into this equipment. One last combat before station. And this is great conservation. Alright. Can I disarm? 3, 3, 3. No. Well, close enough. I can light berry own shot. Let's decrease own shot cost. Can I ever add 2 shred with something? I can't, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just have to use disarm. And I can shield from heat ray.
Shields up, Captain.
Seems good. Do I need more mass? I might get a lot of attacks. And I might need to shield. Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. I can iron whip both weapons. That sounds amazing, honestly. I can apply brittle and home shot. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna be whipping just this. Simple. And I got a home shot back. Nice. Okay, crazy combos. Crazy combos. Another home shot? Nah. It can eventually become free, but nah, come on. That's not what I'm playing for. Now station, the most important thing ever. What are gonna be my decisions here? Refiner with 3 slots. Gain ordnance for every active and disable for 1. So It's just giving me ordnance from the next turn. Next turn I'm not gonna gain ordnance. If I really need to make a combo this turn, then that's why I would use it. Then there's energy, but it depletes. I don't like that. Okay. Missile damage. Missile rack, heat seeker. A coil gun. Eraser. Oh, interesting. What about this guy? Negotiator. Ooh, negotiator might be really useful for events. I would definitely pick that. Also, what is his crew ability? What assistance? Okay. I might just get the ace pilot fuel anyway. It is good. Burst shield. Flash shield. But I would have to buy it. Nothing too interesting. Kinda mesh up, isn't it? Dissipate all heat. Deal damage for every heat dissipated. Costs 1 energy for every 2 heat. Crazy, what? I want to find those lasers, come on. Get rid of salvage. These cards are fine. I might not need a shield at all. I would like to keep it still. Not gonna do this laser. Or am I? It is very cool laser, especially a resonance charge. That stuff is very cool. That is gonna deal hull damage. I'm just not sure if I want to pivot. Yeah. Button amplifier is fine. Laser is pretty fun. But then I have to get rid of one thing. I guess I'd get rid of quad flag and use light laser. Then I would give it module slot for photon. I'm just not sure. This is not the kind of laser I want. But blink is good. I like blink a lot. Okay, let's try to do this actually. Yeah. So give it photon amplifier. Do I want missiles? I could overheat eventually, but these deplete. I don't like that. Eraser is very interesting. I could use that pretty much and not use Ion maybe. But Ion is very good. Eraser seems crazy. But it's only 2 cards, yeah. I'm gonna keep this. Not use this quad flag. Or would I use it? I could upgrade it to get a quad fire, which is very interesting. Upgrade. Just not sure. Heavy barrage is only good for itself. What would be the most beneficial? Disarm is amazing. Heavy barrage stacks. But quad flag has more instances of damage. And shred. If I get lock and load, then it's very good with breach round. I'll just keep a heavy barrage. Heavy barrage is fine. It is the weapon. Alright, what next? I could add a card. I would like to do that. What if I upgrade this drafting library? I wonder. Conservation plus, less cooldown, yeah. That's fine, I like that. I do like that. Alright, and now I would like to add a card. Auto fire. Deal 4, draw 2 cards, I don't want to draw. Equivalents. Mass for every 2 energy. I do spend quite a bit of energy. But that's not a lot. I would like Palisade maybe. Plasma Bolt applies heat though. That is interesting. But I'm not gonna use it probably, nah. I would either just get Palisade or skip. Palisade seems to be really good. At least 2 of them is nice. Yeah. As much as I have so much precision and defense through attacks, I would like to have at least one more Palisade. Now I would like to remove some cards. I would like to build this Ion better. I'm for sure gonna use Ion maybe. Or in the end I'm gonna be using triple laser, maybe actually. So I'm not gonna do that yet. This laser I would like to build. With resonance, with shimmer strike. And that's all really. Just resonance and shimmer strike. Actually, yeah. So am I gonna empty all of this? Hmm. Fire a blink after each attack played. Why would I use this? Just the fire blinks. Add heat from photon. I want to get the other lasers, come on. I'm gonna keep this. Maybe I'm gonna just remove Ordnance Surge. Yeah. Conservation is still fine, I'm gonna remove it way later. And I would like to get a fuel. And that's all. Let's go to the boss fight. Let's go. Energy transfer. Oh, okay. So I need to get... If shielded, gain shield equal to enemy shield destroyed. What? If they are shielded, they will gain my shield that they destroyed from Ion. That's crazy. All I need to do is get rid of this shield. That's all. Okay. Just a home shot, I guess. Decrease cost.
Enemy shields down.
Now everything's fine. I would like to play lasers. Return different laser though. I heavy badge later. And I need some shield against boomerang. I use resources to not get resources removed. Nah, it's fine. Just use lasers. Against what though? I can deal 3, 6 and 7. That's 16. I wonder which one is gonna become attack. I guess energy transfer now. But I could just get rid of boomerang right now, so let's do it. I actually can't, huh? Okay. Fine.
Ordnance production down.
Slice, yeah, I should have went to this. Maybe I can disarm. 4, 5 disarm. If I had enough ordnance, yeah. I never do. Okay. I'd rather keep my ordnance, I guess. Just drop the lasers. That's all I need. Sling, amazing.
Enemy operations delayed.
Now I echo burst. Into boomerang. No, this can get rid of boomerang, okay. Yeah, this gets rid of boomerang. And I returned echo burst, let's go, that's why I love Relentless. Amazing. Now I have 2 blinks. Very cool. Did I give? Hold on. Oh, I guess I did give the heat. Did I upgrade it or what? I think I did upgrade it, right? Okay. Now I can just shield pulls. Go ham into this. Ion Whip. I can conserve. Not the best conservation, but that's fine. I'm gonna get repeated. That is nice. Blink this. And now I'm gonna actually ion the shield.
Enemy shields down.
Then I'm gonna get rid of Slice. Now I can Echo Burst. And Blink. Nice. I could reduce cost so I can play Laser Burst. Sure. Oh, I don't have even energy. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I keep it? Oh, wait, hold on. Cheap shot is kept across turns. Even though it says this turn. Okay, that's... I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. But I mean, that's pretty good now. That is really good. Wow, okay. Interesting. I can laser a bit. And the sling next turn. Sling next turn seems good.
Energy production down.
Sling.
Enemy shields down.
I can do homed and then disarm. If I had enough ordnance. Again. It's gonna be the same thing again and again. Next turn I'm gonna do it. I can disarm. But I have still Slice. Alright. I just heavy barrage.
Enemy shields down.
Oh, what is this? Triple plasma? Huh. Now that is something. Oh, there's ion combustion. Consume all ionized charges present. Like for me or what? On the enemy or on me? Consume all ionized charges present. Oh. Deplete, depletes. That's interesting. Okay. Add a card, double option. Okay. I could just have heavy barrages. A bunch of heavy barrages. They are pretty cheap. But Sling Plus. It is plus. Yeah, I have at least one Sling Plus, which is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, that is very good. One Sling Plus at least. Alright, that's the sector. I got 2 fuel. Wait, wasn't I supposed to get 1? Also, there's no escalation. Why is this no escalation? Hello? This should be an escalation. Hold on, I have to check this. There's no way I start without escalation. I don't have escalation. What the hell? Okay, so what am I gonna do now? Am I gonna restart the whole run? The whole 1 hour I'm gonna restart? Because I want to get through escalations, god damn it. Should I do it? I think I should. Let's restart actually. Let's actually restart the whole run, why not? I want to beat escalation for once, god damn it. I played like 5 or 7 runs and I never done an escalation. Come on. I'm actually gonna restart. Damn it. New run, yes. Damn. Escalation. On Marauder. Cause you have one escalation clicked, but next is not, or what? I don't know what happened there. It's crazy. Okay. Converter, yes. Or I would go for weapon bay, keep it forever and then later upgrade it. That could be interesting. And since I'm going for lasers, target lock is fine. But the resource is what I need. I don't really need a weapon bay, do I? At early game, I need a resource. And if I'm ever gonna have a resource, then it's this one converter, nothing else. Yes, okay. Now which one again? The shred or flak? Quad flak just works for itself. It deals more damage, deals shred, does damage twice. And has lock and load. And has quad fire, I think. Right. Shredder doesn't have quad fire, I don't think so. Does it actually have quad fire? Nah, no it doesn't, no it doesn't. Quad flak has quad fire. Does quad fire work on any attack? I guess it does, not just flak attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this, so maybe I can upgrade it. But there are 6 slots, I don't want 6 slots. Come on. I'm gonna go for Shredder then, so I have heavy barrage, and heavy barrage is nice. Early on, pretty good. Okay, now please be escalation. I got reactor power. And now I have it. God damn. Okay. Marked location where? Pirate hideout. Here, nice. Okay. Okay. Get ordnance. Okay, let's actually play faster this time. Also, is this the same map? I think this is the same map. Yeah, same map pattern, just different nodes. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Okay, so what's the contract? 4 waypoint. Ooh, I never seen this actually. It was always 5 combats or 2 elites. No, never a waypoint. That is interesting. 4 waypoints. Okay. Oh, here it is. Beam laser. Beam laser for crosscut, let's go. It's actually upgraded as well. That is cool. Yeah, let's go beam laser. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what it's all about. Also, is it precise? If it's precise, it's pretty crazy. No, it's not. Damn, okay. But yeah. And the shredder that I'm gonna do is gonna increase damage of physical laser, which is nice. And crosscut is gonna be pretty good if I get it. Yeah. I mostly need ordnance. Some mass. Energy, not so much, right? Energy a turn should be fine. But I do need more, way more ordnance. Less mass, I think. Okay, so I go here, to station, and that's it. I want to visit waypoints though. I have 1, 2, and that's it. Surely I'm gonna find some later, right? I would hope. So let's actually speedrun this, since I did a reset. Hello, did I? Maybe when you leave and come back or something, that's tough. What do you mean? When you leave and come back or something, that's tough. What do you mean? Did I restarted the run? That's fine, it's fine, man. I rather save myself an hour of a quote-unquote wasted run, so I rather can increase my escalation, my difficulty. I want to go through difficulty. I never played through difficulty, it's crazy. Okay. A hound shot, slice and dice. Opening, I need the recursive. Recursive is fine. Ordnance surge, just so I can deplete it. Next. I would love to make a build with just slices. It is the most basic card ever, but it would be interesting how far I could push it. That would be pretty fun, I think. Alright, opening. With opening I can already brittle. That is lit. Brittle increases physical damage, and I do have a lot of it. Can I just kill this turn? No, not yet. But I get +2 on next attack. This is gonna be kept for next turn. And next turn I can kill. Easy. Nice. Not a bad combo actually. Okay, hound shot. What do I want from this shredder actually? I just want heavy barrage. That's the biggest thing ever. Yeah, and scrape? Nah, scrape is not it. It doesn't... There's no heat in this laser, no? Oh, there's one heat. Okay, there's a one heat card. Okay, okay. Skip as always. Yeah, not bad build. It is just small attacks that I can increase their damage. It just makes sense. I shred them, I gain brittle, I gain more physical damage. I have a lot of small attacks, I can use the damage very effectively. Easy, easy, easy. Alright. Lock and load. Opening early, peek. Wait. Okay, huh. Laser pulse, I have palisade, good. Opening. And I could just home shot. Simply, yeah.
Shredded enemy
And I can
hull.
palisade shield, deplete discard. Do I need energy really? I do. Okay. Because I use a lot of mass as well. I use a lot of mass. Let's actually focus on the mass. Yeah. I can kill them right now, no? Huh. Yeah. Slit. And the slit. And I can wait one turn, easy. And slice and dice. If I were to ever make a slice build, I would call this the Sakuna build from JJK. That'd be kinda funny. Also, slit build will be interesting, I guess. But they relies too much on dealing a hull damage. But I guess this cheap, no, this cheap damage increase. I wonder what upgraded slit looks like. Cheap volatile barrage. Now that is interesting. The random damage doesn't matter too much. It is cheap. I would like that, no? Cheap volatile barrage. But home shot eventually becomes cheap or zero cost. I'd rather do that, yeah. That is fine. One more palisade for a good measure. Nah, I skip. Nah, I'd skip. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to station soon. Another combat. I wonder what waypoints actually are meant to be. I never really noticed what waypoints do. Also, I'm gonna take this damage, too bad. Or I could draw. I could spend command point to draw. Hope for palisade or recursive. So I need to keep 2 mass. Okay. I'm gonna open shot for sure. Palisade, nice. But to use it, I need to discard something, and I don't like that. Next flak attack. Not gonna use that. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna do home shot. And palisade. But I'm gonna draw one more time, right? I would fail to draw this, which is fine. Yeah. Oh, it actually kept? Wait, what? Wait, that's crazy! Wait, you can actually have your hand filled by playing a card and you still keep the buff. Only when you have a hand slot left, it will draw. That is lit, okay. That is lit, okay? That's all I'm saying, that is lit. Am I saying it too hard or what? Am I trying to be funny too hard or what? I hope not. Okay, next. Solid. 5, 7, not enough, but it's... No, I have ordnance, easy. 1, 1, 1. Yeah. Primer. Add a slot for duration of first turn, draw 1 from this equipment. Sure, not bad, I guess. Chain shot, I never want to chain shot. Now here's the beam sweep. That's the interesting one. I'd rather have a crosscut. Crosscut is just insane. What beam laser does actually have? Let me check. Beam laser, yeah, has slice, has slit, has the scrape, which I never use. Then there's the new crosscut, then there's the sweep, and then focused beam. Focused beam I never seen, so I don't know. But yeah, only crosscut or beam sweep are the options for now. Yeah, beam sweep is nice, but I rather have it upgraded. And crosscut I can already get upgraded, it's just RNG. Okay. Yeah, nothing to pick, skip. Let me use the primer, but where? Where would I like the primer? I add card slot only for the first turn. So the card I draw could be lost. I rather have shield, yeah, any shield. Any of these shield at first turn is good because sometimes enemies do start with attack ready. And that is dangerous. Proceed. How do I approach? Present your ship log as proof of your allegiance to deadweights. For real, deadweights are questioning my alliance. Do you not see this? Deadweights, hello? Yeah, my ship log. Purchase aim correction. Every second flak per turn increase flak damage by 1 for that turn. Right. And I do want to get quad flak. Or do I have the option? No, I don't, right? Damn. Would I ever get this? I'm surely gonna get one flak weapon, maybe? I'm not sure. But I mean, it's for 50. Normally it costs like at 100 at least. So by buying it for 50, I can sell it for either same cost or even higher. Yeah, it's simple. I'll buy it for sure. Very nice. And go to space station. So again, I need one fuel, then I'm with 0 and I'm at another station. Then I'm gonna be probably needing 1 for waypoint, but I don't have any more waypoints, that's the problem. Yeah. I would really like to complete the quest. What I see, I could go to this waypoint by using 2 fuel, go forward, use 2 more fuel, then 1 more fuel for this, then I need to find 1 more waypoint across the hidden nodes. Crazy idea. And also I shouldn't spend every single credit here, because I'm gonna go to unknown, then combat, then another. But this Starkin, disliked station, could not allow me to enter at all. Reduced fee, yes. Reduced fee, the best deadweight. This ship is literally Marauder deadweight. Oh, I thought Marauder means deadweight. I guess it doesn't. I thought deadweights are called Marauders. I guess they don't. Okay. Anyway, let's go to station. But again, I would use. Oh, it's epic. Oh, it's epic fight. Hold on. I mean, it's sector 1. Sector 1 is fine, but still, it is epic fight. Damn. Okay. Again, god damn it. Okay. So here's the option. I can completely evade this node, get nothing from it. I used fuel to get there. Or I can play combat. Sure, I could take damage, but it's a combat. Combat gives me card option, or I can skip for credit, easy. Since I already know I cannot enter this station at all, which should be changed, it's absolutely insanity. You destroy patrol ship and you still cannot enter the station. That's a bullshit if you ask me. But yeah, I'm gonna go for combat for sure. It is credits. Need some of that. They're gonna blink every turn. That is insanely annoying. Oh man, that's so annoying actually. It's insanely annoying, okay. It is like a recursive pulls, I guess.
You are now shielded.
Alright. I can ordnance surge. I can slit. One shot, chain shot. Palisade, I have to keep. And I have to use the next turn, damn. So I don't get to use energy, but I get shield pulls anyway. I need 2 energy, yes. Damn, crazy. So do I reduce by 1 shield? I do, damn, okay. Could I possibly kill them through 16 effective damage? Opening shot would be crazy. I can slice, open shot, slit. It's pretty bad order, but what can you do? Yeah, it's pretty bad order. I guess I'll just shield as much as I need to. Keep this shield for another blink. I need 2 mass, I need energy, yes. Okay. And I don't want to slice. I can keep it. Alright. And now I would like to slice. Then I can slit. And opening shot. Yeah. It's gonna be +2, it's gonna be 6. They're gonna be at 4 HP. But I'm not getting anything next turn, that's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna return attack, let's go. I forgot about Relentless, let's go. I'm gonna return attack. Okay. Alright. Slit. Opening shot. And I got slit back. Good.
Shielding enhanced.
So next turn I win. Also, I didn't need to shield at all. I had some leftover shield, I forgot. But yeah, let's get them. Okay, okay, it's a laser, it's a laser. Not the one I want, but okay, Heavy Pulse is the best card in the game. Change my mind. It is amazing. Heavy Pulse is insanely good early. 10 precise damage can literally disable weapon. At first sector it is easy to disable weapon with 10 damage. It is lit. Alright. I could add another slice, but nah. Why would I? Too much opening shot doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's just skip again. Are you back? Hello? Jesus. There's no music? What is going on? No music. Okay, restart. What the hell? I got signed out of every single site ever, including YouTube, so the stream stopped. What the hell? This stuff only happens in this game, man, I swear to God. Play. Jesus, what is this? Stream current bitrate is lower. Nice. Good one. What happened? Hello? Hello? Technical difficulties. I think I have to restart my PC. This is crazy. There's no sound going off. I can't do anything.